What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be talking about what you guys should be doing right now in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM to prepare for Season 8. Now, a lot of it is going to be me going through my specific account, what I'm trying to finish before the new season. Am I going to be selling? Am I going to be buying cards? Those types of things. But a lot of what I have going on, you guys might have going on as well. So as we do dive into it, if you're new to the channel, please smash that subscribe button. As always, I appreciate all the support on the channel. So here's what we got going on, right? Season 7, we have until Friday. However, I'm not sure at the time I'm recording this when the draft content cards are going to come. Normally they come out right when the NBA draft happens, and it's normally not on a Friday. So that's just kind of something to think about as far as for the next packs. 2 years ago, we saw it on that Thursday. As far as, last year, we saw, and let me look exactly when we saw the next cards last year. I'm trying to, I can't even find them from last year. But, we saw them on Wednesday of last year. So, if you look at the next cards, that's obviously going to be coming. They're going to be game-breaking good. And so, as far as the auction house, I do think it's going to go down into Season 8, just because I do expect to GOAT level 40, as well as continued great content. Now, as far as how to prepare for the next season, here's the deal. You got 2 days to finish everything you need to finish. So if you have any clutch time games to play, you might want to play them. If you have any triple threat showdown games, anything to finish up, try to get things finished up heading into next season. So what does that look like for my squad specifically? Well, all I really care about is getting these challenges done. Why? Because if I complete all of these, I have a legit chance to get Ralph if they come out with more challenges in the next couple of days. Now, am I hopeful for that? Yes, because I do think we're going to see the draft content and more opportunities for us to get these types of cards. So obviously, I'm hopeful for that. Not begging, not anything like that, but I am obviously hopeful for that. And if I get all these things done, if you look at where my squad's at, I think I'll be able to get Ralph because I'll add, four additional invincible cards to the squad. So I'd have 4, I'd be at 6, plus 14, I'd be at 20, plus this can get me another one, I'd be at 21 total cards. Plus, I might be able to upgrade for 22. And then again, if they do come out with a couple more of these, by the end of the season, I should be able to get Ralph Samson, which is my goal as far as just a card from the event to get. But it brings up a good point for you guys is you're going to want to get to a good stopping point. Now, again, what exactly does that mean? Find out what you're trying to get from the event. If it's Kenyon Martin, if it's Dikembe Mutombo, try to figure out what your goal is from the event to get and get there, right? Outside of that, again, do what you got to do. I've still got to go through and exchange some of these things for MT. But after that, again, I'm going to be in a fine position. But and again, we've only got 5 days to quick sell some of these Summer Festivals, Festival of Champion cards. And that is something that I still am trying to do. So for me specifically, it's finishing up these draft challenges and getting, downgrading those festival event cards from past festivals. Now, if you guys want, these challenges are still in here, right? And so if you want some of this extra MT, it's literally sitting here waiting to be redeemed, right? And again, this is a decent amount of MT just sitting here. And all you got to do is complete some simple challenges. And if you don't want to complete this one, I would definitely at least recommend getting this GOAT card for easy MT, right? The higher the card, the better they're going to be. So at least do the 17, 18 time NBA champion. You're going to be in good shape. As far as the NBA playoff spotlight sims, these I don't think have an expiration. So I do believe you're going to be able to do them forever. But I don't know. As far as NBA playoff spotlight sims, as far as these challenges, they really don't have an expiration date on them, so I'm not entirely sure if they are going to be there heading into next season. So if you wanted to, at least for the challenges, for the events, I would try to continue getting them done. And like I said for myself, a lot of what I'm trying to do with this event, not necessarily the event that's currently going on, but with the past events, is downgrading these event cards. And I know a lot of people are seriously, Ty, we're getting sick and tired of this. You have plenty of MT. But my comeback to that would be, what else do you want me to do in this event? None of these cards can play for me, right? Obviously, I can't get Bob Pettit Kareem. So what else would you like me to do? It's either sit there and let them expire or get a little MT out of them. That's the situation in which I'm at right now. And so for me, yes, going through downgrading it is obviously worth it, especially heading into next season when I do think we're going to have, a little bit of an auction house crash, especially when I think there's going to be a ton of fun options to pick up. Remember, right now, Goat Yao is like more expensive than all of the MT that I've spent literally all year beating or building. So that is something that obviously is important to think about right now. Is I know it seems like I've got endless MT, and even if you guys have got like a couple 100,000 and you're like, this is just extra time that I don't need to do. Just remember, if you don't end up doing what I'm doing right now, these are just gonna go to waste, right? And it's fine if you don't want to do this, if you don't enjoy doing it, which I don't really enjoy any either, but it's literally free MT that's sitting here, and it's so tough for me to let that just expire. And so that's kind of another thing that's on my agenda list to check off the box, is finishing off these exchanges. No, it's not the most fun thing to do, but again, I don't want to be 4 days from now and I've got 1 day left to do this all, and I'm just, have multiple GOAT things to go and do, and I'm just way behind. So it is something that I would encourage you guys to try not to get behind on. Obviously, again, it's never the most fun thing to do, but if you do combine all of them at once, and like I kind of have shown through my videos, it does go a little bit faster, a little bit quicker, and you will see your MT skyrocket. And it's another reason, like, if you, let's say, haven't grinded a ton of this, but want to make a little bit of extra MT heading into the next drop, heading into Season 8, it's easy MT in the challenges, right? They've dropped so many challenges for us to get these free cards. I think the locker code to get the GOAT card is still in the game, so make sure you take advantage of it if you can. Now, as far as the newest event for me, obviously I'm trying to get Ralph Samson, but like for you guys, after you get the 10 bucks, the legend badge, Kenyon Martin, those types of things, the next best thing might be to try to get MT from the events. I know it's kind of boring, but it is why the auction house is inflated big time, because everybody has a ton of MT just built up over the course of time from grinding, from playing in these events. So again, if you are in a place of like showdown, salary cap, any of those modes, and you've got to, get a certain amount of wins left, make sure you do that. For me, I'm level 38. Do I want to get Paul George? I'm kind of conflicted, because it's like, Paul George probably would, he could play for me. He's not necessarily a need. He could play for me though. But the big thing is, like, I'm level 38. I'm so close to being at that, level 40. So I might as well get there, right? And so that's something that obviously I have in the back of my mind that I am going to try and do. As far as you guys, before the new season, I would try to sell any available cards you have. So if you go in your collection, which I'll show you guys here in a second, if you go in your collection and you have any like gold cards or any like emerald cards to sell, try to get rid of them, right? And if you have any that, you can't sell, just lock them in, because like even this KD, I'm gonna lock in, and you guys can see, like, I've got some of these cards that I can lock in. And if I lock in 32 more cards right now, which I might just have sitting in my collection, then guess what? I'm gonna get 10,000 MT for absolutely free. And it's not the biggest deal in the world, but it's one of these things. Capella, for whatever reason right now, might sell for 6,000 MT. I don't know why Capella sells for so much. I have no idea. But if I can get 6,000 MT at a Clique Capella, you got to do it. Same thing, like if you have any shoes in your collection, badges in your collection. Guys, we are in late June, almost July. Try and make as much MT out of your collection that you can. And I know it's not always the most fun thing to do, but if you don't like quick sell badges, quick sell shoes, you're never gonna do it. And that's the case even for myself. I know sometimes I was like, well, badges might go up in price, all those things. Man, forget that. At this stage, try to maximize your MT count heading into the new season. So that's just kind of something for me, going through my collection, looking, okay, what cards do I have? Can I lock them in? Can I sell some of them? And I know it sounds crazy, but can I get to that 700 MT or 700 card mark? Because if I can lock in those cards and make a little bit of MT. So that's just kind of where I'm at right now. It's just going to really depend a lot on this next set, what that looks like, what the rewards look like in Season 8, as far as like kind of the auction house, what's going to happen there. But for me, the next steps, grind all these out, try to get Ralph Samson, and then from there, make as much MT as possible. That's really the next steps for me. And again, it's not a one-size-fits-all situation, but that's what's next for me. Am I gonna get level 40? I don't know, man. Like, it's not really something I'm worried about. Paul George is fine, but to me, it's not anything crazy. So that's kind of what I would encourage you guys to do. Obviously, if you have any double XP coins and on your way to level 40, use those things as you do go through it. But that's really it for me. I do expect, you know, season 8 to be kind of crazy, like end game crazy. And I want you guys to be prepared for it, be ready for it. And again, if you have any of the shoes, anything that you can sell, make that little bit of extra MT, I would encourage you guys to do it. Same thing like with the events. If you have any of those event cards and, you know, just sitting in your collection, before those 5 days expire, use them. Make that little bit of extra MT, because that's going to help you have fun with the game for the rest of the year. That's going to wrap it up for our video today. Let me know your thoughts on it down below in the comments. Are you guys having fun with the game right now? Are you burnt out? Ready for the new 2K to come out? Let me know. Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.